In the city lights, we shine so bright. Tanya in the months, we're in the limelight. Sharing stories on our podcast every night. Spreading love and soul, our words take flight. Talking about love, we keep it real and raw. Through the ups and downs, we stand tall. Our voices blend like a sweet harmony, touching hearts, creating unity. Dive deep into emotions, no filter inside. Tanya's honesty, on soulful insight. Exploring love's highs and lows. It's our mission, connecting souls through heartfelt conversations.
What's up, visionary?
What's good?
Welcome to another jaw dropping episode of Visions of Love and Relationships. I'm Tanya and I'm joined by my wonderful husband.
Lamar.
And we hope you're doing well as usual.
As usual.
You know, it's so exciting when you're live. It's just live.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hope your week went well. And we got to get on some dating.
Yeah.
Because dating is definitely not done right these days, and that's what's leading to all the breakups. So if we can catch you at dating,
They ain't even getting in a date.
yeah, that's true.
Men ain't dating, as they say.
Okay, well we gotta help with that because we need dating.
Yeah.
We need relationships.
Because they can lead to marriage.
Right, and then marriage lead to kids. We gotta evolve. We gotta keep the generations coming. All right. Okay, so again, we're gonna talk about some datings, but we're gonna ditch the approval seekers.
Yeah.
You don't want to have to seek approval for nothing when you dating. So we're gonna master that dating confidence. We're gonna help you master having that confidence when you out dating. So, dating can often feel like a never-ending quest for approval from
But
other people.
the truth is, the path of dating, successful dating,
Mhm.
lies in cultivating an unshakable sense of your inner self worth and inner confidence. If you're not confident within, then you're going to find yourself finding a hard time dating
Yeah.
because you show up confident, and
Hmm.
people can smell unconfident people a mile away,
Yeah.
especially me.
Absolutely. You definitely can not only smell, you can see, I mean, it's everything about a person that lacks that confidence,
Yeah,
even down to the way you talk.
and there's a difference between being confident and being conceited.
Mm,
So we don't want to
you
be
better say
conceited.
it. Hmm.
We want to make sure we're confident.
Yeah, you better say it.
Conceited, you got your nose up when
Hmm.
somebody say something to you. You got your little attitude face
Move
on.
back, bud. Yeah,
You
that's
know you're
conceited.
responsible. You responsible, but you got that conceited with you,
Hmm.
and it's always gonna backfire.
Yeah, so confidence. You just shining that light.
Yeah.
You showing confidence. And when you confident, you can actually project more, because you actually know what you're
Yeah.
doing,
And you
if that
approach
makes sense.
the relationship or dating with the mindset of abundance and efficiency
Mm-hmm.
rather than scarcity and you looking to people please.
Mm, mm. So again, today we're going to share practical strategies that's going to help you ditch approval-seeking behaviors and master dating with confidence from the inside and out, because that's how we want you to be.
Yeah.
This will empower you to attract the right partners and build the fulfilling relationships you deserve. Because, like I said in our last videos, you attract what you are.
Yeah. So if you want to attract better, you must become better.
Hmm. Okay, so let's understand the root that comes from approval seeking. Okay, so as children, we often seek approval. A lot of us develop a strong need for that approval from other people, and it's often rooted in our upbringing and our past experiences.
Yeah. All of which shape our current approval seeking tendencies, and which we can, if we look back on, can give us a lot of insight of, you know what I'm saying, how we seek approval now as
Yeah,
adults. And
yeah,
identifying these beliefs and what we seek approval from the mate is a good step so we can find out what's holding us back.
mm-hmm. Because it's things like fear, rejection, or like a lack of self-worth. That's an important step that we got to break free from, to break free from that approval trap.
From other people.
Yeah, because it's a trap.
Yeah. 'Cause we got to find self worth in ourselves. If we can't expect anybody to value us more than we value ourselves.
That's right.
And that's one of the crazy things about when we're going out here dating. We expect somebody to value us more than we value ourselves. And when we come out here in this dating field with that mentality and we don't value ourselves, then we end up getting in a relationship with people who actually don't value us. They just value what we can get, what you can give to them at the time that you're giving it to them.
Yeah.
And once you no longer give them what they want, then they no longer want you.
Yeah.
And now you stuck in the pity mode, thinking you're unworthy and you're seeking approval. You're probably forcing love on somebody because you're not loving yourself.
Yeah. But understanding the root causes from your approval seeking or of your approval seeking behavior will empower you to make more conscious choices.
Yeah.
And you'll also, from making those conscious choices, be able to develop a healthier relationship with yourself and with others.
Yeah. The first relationship, before we can be, like I said, before we can be successful in an outside relationship, we must first master the inside relationship. Because as the Bible says, there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do us no harm. When we're strong within, we're able to show up strong on the outside.
That's right. We want you to develop an unshakable self worth. So let's talk about self acceptance.
We got to understand that no matter our flaws, the past mistakes we made, yeah, they may come back and haunt us, but it does not define our self worth today.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to realize that everybody make mistakes. Just because you made a different mistake than somebody else, that doesn't mean that they unseen or they not making mistakes like you.
Right.
We all make mistakes. We all have flaws. We all have sins. We all have things that make us feel unworthy.
Yeah, and with social media in play,
Especially
I
nowadays.
know that it can make a lot of people feel like they're not, worthy or accepting themselves. It just makes you look at other people as if they're on a different higher level than you, like they don't make no mistakes
Yeah,
or
especially single mothers.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So self acceptance is the foundation of self worth.
Yeah.
So it's all about embracing all the parts of yourself.
Good and the bad.
Yes,
The ugly and the scarred.
yeah, and doing that with compassion.
Yeah. And, and I think that compassion is one of the most important things. A lot of times people can extend the passion to somebody else, but we yet to feel to extend the passion and grace to ourselves. So everything, if we ain't willing to give it out, we must be willing to take it in. That means we got to extend grace to ourselves and realize that, hey, we made mistakes.
Yeah,
But our mistakes does not define our future.
yeah,
You're only as valuable as you think you are. So if you think you're not valuable like that, then you're not valuable.
yeah. And if you around anybody else who thinks that you're not valuable, then you need to get from away from them. If it's somebody who's bringing you down, whether it's your family member, a friend, you gotta go because we're trying to develop unshakable self worth. And with that said, if you ever feeling down on yourself, down and out, just look up some affirmations.
Yeah.
There's affirmations everywhere. They got good books. You can Google affirmations. You can get affirmations.
And the best thing about right now is we have technology, man.
Hmm.
And technology can be used for good or it can be used for bad. And I see a lot of people right now we using technology for bad. You easily get caught up in this social media or YouTube trap,
Hmm.
and it will have you feeling worthless. But the good thing about technology is you get to put in front of your face what you want to look at.
Yeah.
So you can go to YouTube right now and wake up every morning and get self worth affirmations
Yeah.
all day.
Yeah. Affirmations and motivation. I'm telling
Motivations,
you.
because you got to encourage yourself out here in the streets, man.
Hmm.
Because if you look on the outside, you will not find nothing encouraging. Everything you look on the outside, make you feel less discouraged. But in today's times like this, guys, we have to encourage ourselves. And one of the best things you can do to encourage yourself is daily affirmations.
Yeah.
And the Bible says daily bread. The Lord's Prayer is daily bread. That means daily. He wants you to come
Hmm.
to him daily. So if the Bible said that daily bread, and I think we can apply that in our everyday life.
Yeah.
If we want success, if we want to grow, then we must do things daily. And
Yeah.
that includes affirmations. That includes picking ourselves up. That includes to retuning our self worth on a
Hmm.
daily basis.
Yeah.
Because some days you don't feel like it.
Right.
And that day you slip up on working on affirmations, that day you slip up on encouraging yourself, be the day the devil step in and make you feel worthy than you are, and all of a sudden you slip up doing something that you shouldn't be doing because you feeling less than you are, and
Yeah.
somebody catch you at that vulnerable time.
Yeah. So let's touch what affirmations are. Because affirmations, they are powerful tools to shift your self perception.
Yeah,
So, like my baby said, daily bread, daily.
yeah,
Repeat positive statements about your strengths and abilities to rewire your
yeah.
mindset.
It's gonna cause you that. Like I said, you gotta rewire yourself to
Hmm.
be you gotta rewire your mind to be a positive self, and that means taking the time, even when you're dating, to heal. It's critical because for personal growth, because it's going to help you build a healthy relationship with yourself, so you ultimately can build a healthy relationship with somebody else.
Hmm. Yeah, that healing is going to actually allow you to, address past wounds, understand your emotions, and cultivate self awareness. There's nothing like being aware of who you are.
Yeah,
And you want to do that before you fully commit to another person anyway. So it's going to ensure that you bring your best self into any relationship.
yeah,
You will also be equipped with clarity about your needs, about the
yeah,
boundaries, and about your desires.
yep. Because if you fail to plan, that means on things like your needs, that means on things like your boundaries, that means on things like your desires, then you plan to fail. So you're going to fail at that relationship if you do not have clarity about what you need, the
Mhm.
boundaries you want in place to ensure that you actually connect with the person, your desires, not wants.
Yeah. It's also good to remember that hurt people hurt people. So
Yeah,
if you hurt coming into a relationship, you're gonna hurt somebody.
yeah,
Okay? More than likely you're gonna hurt somebody. So prioritize your healing.
yeah.
You got something?
Yeah, I mean, speaking of hurt, like I said,
Hmm.
hurt people, as you said.
Hmm.
So I think one of the biggest things that we can do to not bring hurt in the next relationship is we got to realize everybody is different. I
Hmm.
know so many people they date with that same little chip on their shoulder, like this is the same person, or they gonna do the same thing, or they come in there with like already expectations what they think the person's gonna do. But realize every relationship is different.
Yeah, it is. But at the same time, if you're not healed, then you attracting that person. So if you noticing that keep going on,
Yeah,
this person is the same person, but you looking for somebody different, look within
yeah.
yourself,
Look within
heal
yourself.
yourself, prioritize your healing.
Daily, daily, daily positive affirmations, daily working on yourself just like you brush your teeth. I don't
Hmm.
know, some people might not brush their teeth on a daily basis, but whatever you do daily, that's the same thing you got to do with positive motivation and seeking the Lord on a daily basis. All those things are things that need to be done daily.
Yep.
Daily working on yourself, daily seeking God.
Yep. So just remember that by prioritizing your healing, you not only nurture your own well being, but you also set a solid foundation for meaningful connection.
Yeah.
And that connection is gonna be based on authenticity and a mutual respect.
Yeah, how you show up.
Mm-hmm.
And this authenticity approach fosters a stronger, more fulfilling relationship when you do start dating and you get serious with your partner.
Mm-hmm. Where both of you can grow and support each other's growth and thrive together.
If you feel good and you feel like you're worthy, then you're gonna show up as your worthy self.
Mm-hmm.
And what the enemy, what people say outside will not be able to harm you.
It is so very important that you master authentic connection.
Yeah,
And mastering authentic connection is all about being vulnerable,
yeah,
open, and sharing your true self with others. You don't want to be out here on a date and you somebody that you're not. You
yeah.
out here
Peacocking.
peacocking.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, be you.
yeah.
That way you know if there's something that you want to continue with because and the person that you're dating.
Yeah.
Because look, if you being your true self, they might be like, "Oh, this ain't what I want," or they might be like, "Oh yeah, I love her, I
Yeah.
love that." You might just be just what they looking for. Never be somebody you're not.
Yeah. And that is the key to get that next date.
Mhm.
And that is the key to actually connecting with somebody and not feel, sometimes people be on their first date, they want to be on their best behavior.
Mhm.
Be yourself, man. Be yourself, and that's going to build a true connection with those around you when you
Yeah.
show up your true, authentic self.
Yeah.
But don't be too. Sometimes you can share too much. Don't
Yeah.
share
Oh
too much
man.
on the first date,
Yeah.
but give people enough to know what they would be interested in more.
Right.
And you don't scare them away like I got all this stuff and
Mm.
this and that, and they're like, oh God, too much.
Yeah, but see, when you heal and when you confident,
Yeah,
self-aware, you're gonna project the good things.
and
You're
that's
gonna
that's
speak confidently
and
about
that's the
yourself.
thing. It's about how you say what you
Mm-hmm.
saying. Because you could say something, somebody feel bad for you, or you could say somebody, oh, okay, you're an overcomer. How you say things makes a big difference whether you still inside that mess, or you working on that mess, or you
Mm-hmm.
overcame that mess.
Yeah, because it's a big difference in talking to somebody and they like, I got this problem, that problem, that problem, that problem, versus somebody like I had this problem, but I
Yeah,
did this, that, and that. So,
yeah. Or this year was a trying year. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I pushed through a lot this year. You know what I'm saying?
but
That's a
I
different
did
story.
do
Yeah.
this, that, and the third to
Hmm.
overcome that.
Yeah.
It's just different.
Overcomer. Yeah.
Hmm.
Versus somebody who want to put you in a pity party
Yeah,
when they being vulnerable.
yeah.
So let's make sure we distinguish the two.
It's also about actively listening. And again, we say that all the time because people don't
Yeah,
listen.
yeah. Look at the partner. Yeah,
Right.
show them that you're interested in what they got to say,
Mm-hmm.
because that's going to build. They're going to, oh, this person is actually listening to what I have to say.
Yeah.
Especially when you're out there dating, you getting to know somebody, so you got to give people the undivided attention.
Yeah.
If they don't feel like you give them the undivided attention on the date, they already know what to expect from you once they get inside. If they were to get inside the
The
relationship
relationship.
with you.
Yeah. So understand their perspectives as well. Not just sitting there listening to them like, oh Lord, when is gonna be my chance to talk? When will he or she shut up so I can talk? Okay, but it's all about setting clear boundaries too and confidently
Yeah.
expressing your needs and also expressing your limits.
Yeah, remember, confident. If you're not confident in expressing your needs to people, then people can feel like you're less confident in your boundaries and what you really want from them. They don't really have to get it because you wasn't confident when you said it to them,
Hmm.
and not only that, you wasn't confident when they looked like they were about to break your boundaries or they did break your boundaries. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
So you can't expect nobody to love you or care more for you than yourself.
Yeah. Absolutely. So mastering that authentic communication and actively listening, as we said, allows you to have a healthy, fulfilling relationship where both people's needs are respected.
Yeah. And one of the key elements to vulnerability and active listening and setting boundaries is simple body language, eye
Yeah,
contact,
yeah.
and using your warmth and just womanhood for a woman
Mm-hmm.
to get your point across to your partner and not Well, you could voice manipulation too. You might do a little voice manipulation.
No, modulation. You want to do some voice modulation. Don't manipulate.
I mean,
Don't manipulate. That's just like peacocking.
yeah, yeah,
You want to use that voice modulation to command attention
yeah,
and connect warmth with sincerity.
yeah. Because how
Okay.
you say things
Hmm.
gonna be a big difference of what you get. So
Right.
if you said using your woman got the power now, a woman can say
That's
something.
why I want them to
Yeah,
manipulate.
yeah, but
Don't
see,
use that voice
especially
manipulation.
a woman has the power to say something where that man go to.
We're
He
gonna
gonna
go.
answer your call,
Yeah.
and you got the power to say something where that man said, "Man, I ain't giving you nothing."
Yeah. And also to master that self confidence when dating, you want to look for partners who truly appreciate and align with who you are.
Yeah,
Maintaining confidence and staying true to yourself, again, is key to attracting the right people.
yeah, yeah. Stay confident to yourself
Hmm.
and keep your head up, man. Keep your head up. Be like I said, confidence also is with your posture.
Mm.
A woman that walks up strong, a woman that
Mm.
walks up with a posture, that's a confident woman. Because, like I said, the way you walk shows confidence.
Yeah. Even down to the way you sit. If
The
you
way you sit,
slouching,
yeah, yep.
you
Although
know,
that,
everything.
yep, the way you sit in the chair also shows a lack of confidence. It shows a lack of posture too, but it also shows confidence once somebody gets to talk to you because you are as you sit. You know what I mean? So you are
Yeah.
if if you up your posture's up and everything, your head is up, and you automatically demand like confidence.
Yeah. All these things is communication. Okay. So these steps to help you build meaningful, fulfilling relationships.
Yeah,
You also want to embrace the dating journey.
yeah,
Understand what's important to you in a relationship. Know what your needs are, your values, and your preferences.
yeah. And here's the thing about your needs, values, and preferences. You may find somebody in that dating field that may only most of the time you're not going to find somebody that hit 100% of what you like on your preference and stuff. It's
Mm-hmm.
just not going to work like that. You're looking
No.
for a perfect man in an imperfect world. You look for a perfect partner in an imperfect world. It just don't work like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta go. You gotta go at this dating scene almost like you would go at an investment. So if I'm buying a house, I'm looking for at least 70% undervalued. At
Right.
least
Okay.
70% of the value of the house. So if you can find somebody with 60, 70% of the value that you're looking for, then the rest of that you can put in equity and you can
Right.
build it.
Right.
Long as you know you got your non-negotiable, if you can find somebody out there in that dating field that meets 70% of your preference, then you got something that you got equity that you can build on.
Yeah.
Everybody
Absolutely.
look for that whole house. I see all these people like even when the market was up, what 3 years ago during the PD.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say it, but the pandemic. Well, I say but the
Yeah.
pandemic. Yeah, people are buying these houses way up, high
Mm.
price, 200, $300,000 over the buying price of the house. You don't want to do that in the main.
Yeah.
You don't want to get a house that's low in value, a partner that's low in value. You want to get a partner that's like I say that you can build on.
Yeah. And one of the things that's really stopping is, like you were saying, like the dating scene is the little things
Yeah,
that everybody's looking for, like the 6'5" man.
yeah,
It's only like what 80%.
yeah,
80% of the men are under 6'5",
yeah.
so the dating pool is like really short if you're looking for that type of guy. You
Like
know,
or like clothes. I know a lot of
yeah,
people like
or like I don't like his hair, or I
certain
don't like too
things.
much weave, or
Yeah,
those
that
things are things that can be
in
changed.
anything that can be changed, you don't want to use that as a dismissal of a partner because you don't know if I can change something like if I can change their clothes. Okay, I
Hmm.
can fix it. If their hair might be messed up, I can change that. All those things that can be changed. That you say, okay, hair a little messed up, but I got my girl. She do
Yeah,
hair and stuff, so
yeah,
she can hook up. She would have it looking right.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's stuff I can work with. If anything I can fix, if I can fix, then you don't want to build a bill for a woman or build a woman for a man build a woman. But certain things that I know that's not set in stone. I know I can I can fix. I can work with that.
yeah,
And we got to find things in the people out here in the dating world that we say, okay, no, he ain't perfect. They mark off most majority of my list. I can work with it.
Yeah.
Now I'm looking for that perfect man. Oh, they this, they this. You're knocking up all the little small things, but you want to make sure that if you can work with it, find a way to work with it, because
Yeah.
y'all might connect.
Yeah. This type of self-reflection is gonna help guide you on your dating journey.
Yeah.
So really think about this thing. Self-reflect on, this is something that I can look past.
Yeah.
Self-reflect on that.
Yeah.
Be open to trying new approaches and experiences as well. Make sure you know that dating is an opportunity to experiment and learn about yourself and what you're looking for.
Yeah. And as you go through the dating process, be willing to adjust your strategies.
Hmm.
Sometimes people date, they got a set thing they do on a date.
Oh yeah.
Like I got a routine. You got a date routine that you do every time you go on a date. You don't want to make dating routine. You want
Hmm.
to be open for new experience and
Yeah.
adjust your strategy. Don't always go in with this is how I'm gonna do this date, because you block out people before they even get started.
Yeah, and 9 times out of 10, when you go in like that and you keep doing it and you not leaving with the date, or you don't like this person, or you not going on a second date, it's you.
Yeah.
It's because you.
Yeah.
It's not the person.
Yeah.
It's you who need to make some adjustments.
Yep. So adapt and redefine your approach based on what you discovered works best for you with, different people, different
Yeah.
strokes.
Different strokes for different folks, absolutely. Maintain your confidence.
Yeah.
Celebrate your wins, no matter how small it is. A win is a win.
Yeah.
Acknowledge your progress. That's going to help you stay confident and motivated, and always reflect on any setbacks or lessons learned,
Yeah.
using these as opportunities to grow and improve rather than letting them undermine your confidence.
Yeah.
Recommit to your goals and your growth. Stay focused on your continued development. That'll help you maintain your confidence over the long term.
Yeah. So when you're confident out here in these days, when you feel your self worth, when you know your self worth,
Mhm.
and you do that by daily building your self worth,
Mhm.
then you're gonna go out here in these dating fields and you're gonna find somebody that actually loves you or wants to be with you for you.
Mhm. Absolutely.
Here's what we can take away from this video. Number one, embrace your self worth. Remember, you must value yourself first before you expect somebody else to value you.
Mhm.
If you don't value yourself, you can't expect nobody else to value you more than you value yourself.
Mhm.
You got to encourage yourself. You got to build yourself up on a daily basis. Remember, when you communicate, you got to communicate authentically. Be your true self. That's number two. Number three, attract the partner that you want. And you attract the partner that you want by becoming your best authentic self, by focusing on yourself. Because if you're not right, if you're not healed, if you got low value, then you're going to attract somebody who values you low.
Mhm.
Number four, persist out here in these streets with confidence. Reinforce that you are you are worthy.
Absolutely. And also, have a positive mindset.